Okay, Shalom. Okay, first and foremost, I would like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash, and double honors and respect to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth, as well as much respect and honors to the brothers that are pushing this truth in sincerity across the four winds of this earth and risking their lives and freedom to do so. I would also like to give much honors and respect to the brothers and sisters that are of the hopeful elect, that are doing their very best to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High to the best of their abilities. Shalom. This is Caleb of Judah, and I'm coming back at you with a quick lesson. I have this article right here, and this is coming from apnews.com, and I'm just going to go ahead and dive right into it. It says, no diploma, no problem. Navy again lowers requirements as it struggles to meet recruitment goals. Okay. And see, here it is. It's not just the Navy that's struggling to meet, recruitment goals. It's the military as a whole. You have the Army; they're struggling. I saw where the Army had, lowered some standards to try to attract people to join, as well as the Air Force. They were lowering their standards to try to attract people to join. Okay, and so E's military readiness is suffering right now. Okay, and see, here it is. I mean, a few years back, when this devil, had tried to force, his military to drink that Beetlejuice, that right there really hurt this devil's numbers in terms, of readiness. Okay, you had a lot of people. I mean, a lot of troops who weren't with that, who wasn't down with trying to drink that Beetlejuice. Okay, and so as a result, you had a lot of troops that were discharged. You had a lot of troops that took an early retirement. Okay, and some just got out because they didn't want no parts of that Beetlejuice. Which I can't blame them. But here it is. I mean, as I was saying, E tried to force that upon his military. Okay, and as a result, he lost a lot of people behind that. Okay, and that right there just goes to show you how stupid this devil is. Okay, because here it is, he uses his military to fight all his different battles and all his different wars for him. Okay, so why would you try to force something upon your military? Okay, that could physically harm them. Okay, but that's what this devil did. Okay, and then see, here it is. I mean, with that being said, you had some military troops who subjected themselves to that stuff. Okay, and as a result, a lot of them are flopping and dropping. Okay, a lot of them have been discharged out. I mean, due to having their health compromised as a result of drinking that Beetlejuice. And so he lost a lot of people behind that. Okay, but again, this just goes to show you how stupid this devil is. Okay, and see, now here it is. People are growing to distrust the government. People don't trust the government anymore. People are seeing that the government doesn't have the people's best interests at heart. People are seeing that the government is at war with its own citizens. Okay, and so those who may have had a desire to want to join up in this devil's military, they no longer have that desire. Okay, especially after they see, after they saw how this devil treated his military. But it says the U.S. Navy is starting to enlist individuals who didn't graduate from high school or get a GED, making the second time in about a year that the service has opened the door to lower performing recruits as it struggles to meet enlistment goals. And see, this just goes to show you how desperate this devil is getting. Okay, here it is now. He's taking people who don't have a high school diploma or a GED. Okay, that just goes to show you how desperate he is and that his military readiness is suffering. And so he's trying to build his numbers up. Okay, like I was saying, here it is. He's even offering sign-on bonuses and things like that to try to attract people into joining. Okay, it says the decision follows a move in December 2022 to bring a large number of recruits who score very low on the armed services qualification test. It says both are fairly rare steps that other military services largely avoid or limit, even though they are all finding it increasingly difficult to attract a dwindling number of young people who can meet the military's physical, mental, and moral standards. Okay, and see, here it is. I mean, you may have some, young people who want to join up in the military, but they can't meet the standards. Okay, they can't meet the health requirements. They can't meet the weight requirements. Okay, they can't meet the physical, demands. Because I mean, here it is over here in Babylon the Great. The diet sucks. Okay, here it is. These devils, they make a conscious effort to try to defile everything over here. They try to defile everything from the food that we eat, to the water that we drink, to the air that we breathe. Okay, and so as a result, you have a lot of young people that are obese. Okay, and so therefore they can't meet the health and the weight requirements. They can't meet the physical demands that the military requires. Okay, you know. But again, these devils, like I say, they defile everything over here. Okay, and so I mean, you have a lot of young people that are obese, and so and you may have some that may want to join up in the military, but they can't meet the requirements due to being overweight or due to not being healthy. And then also too, here it is. I mean, you have a lot of young people. They're not looking to join the military because a lot of young people are finding other ways of making money. Okay, a lot of young people are making money off of social media. Okay, a lot of young people are making money just playing video games on social media and whatnot. Okay, and so a lot of young people are finding other ways of making money. Okay, and so with that being said, you have a lot of young people. They're not really looking to try to join the military anymore. Okay, it says under the new plan, Navy recruits without an education credential will be able to join as long as they can score 50 or above on the qualification test, which is out of 99. And see, here it is. I can remember some years back, I think you had to score at least a 70, okay, in order to, be accepted into the military, okay. But right here it's saying that you only have to have a 50. You only have to have a score of 50, okay. I'm just going to skip through some of this article. Like I say, I'm not going to read it to its entirety. What I will do is, I will try to post a link, to this article in the description box. Okay. It says in the wake of the scamdemic, it says the services have faced significant enlistment challenges. It says the sea forced the military to shut down recruitment stations, and they were closed out of high schools and many public fairs of events where they historically found success, reaching prospective candidates. Okay, and see also too, with this C, you had Creepy Joe, tried to force the military to drink that Beetlejuice. Okay, that right there also, caused a lot of people, who may have had a desire to want to join up in the military to no longer, want to join. Okay, because they were seeing how this devil was treating his military. Okay, and then also too, with that being said, Israel, you should not be trying to join up in this devil's military. Okay, and when I say Israel, I'm talking about you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and those that are of the speckled bird that look like these other nations, but you go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob on your father's side. You should not be trying to join up in this devil's military. Okay, let this devil fight his own battles. Okay, and see also too, here it is, this devil, he plans to use his military, to try to fight our Lord and Savior. Okay, and this devil, he's going to lose miserably. Okay, Yahweh Shai is going to crush, this devil, and his military. Okay, and anyone who's joined on to this devil's military, they're going to be crushed right along with them. Okay, and so if you're in this devil's military, Israel, you're on a losing team. Okay, if you're trying to join up in this devil's military, if you're in this devil's military, you're on a losing team. Okay, and you're going to get crushed. Okay, and so, you should not be trying to join up in this devil's military. You should be trying to, if you're in this devil's military, you should be trying to get out of it. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to read a little bit more of it, and then we're going to go ahead and get some scriptures. Okay. It says the last physical year, which ended September 30th, it says the Navy, Army, and Air Force all failed to meet their recruitment goals. It says while the Marine Corps and the tiny Space Force met their targets. It says the previous physical year, the Army fell 15,000 short of its enlistment goal of 60,000. It says in other services had to dig into pools of delayed entry candidates in order to meet their recruitment numbers. Okay, and see, East military, as a whole, in terms of readiness, is suffering. Okay, the numbers are low. Okay, and so he's struggling to try to get people to join up. Okay. This is why he's offering all these different incentives. This is why he's lowering the standards. Okay. And see, with that being said, due to this devil's military readiness suffering, he's going to bring the draft back. They're already talking about doing it. Okay. And it's not going to be just young men, that they're going to draft. It's going to be women as well. Okay. And so, I'm going to go ahead and bring out a couple of scriptures. I don't plan to, keep this lesson long. Okay, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, and this is chapter 10, and this is verse 3. And it reads, An unwise king destroyed his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Okay, and see that unwise king is talking about Esau Edom, because he's currently in the power seat. Okay, here it is, this devil Esau Edom has everything defiled over here. Okay, the earth is in a weakened state right now because of this devil Esau Edom. Okay, and see, as I was mentioning earlier, here it is, this devil, a few years back, he tried to force his military, okay, to drink that beetle juice, okay, and we're seeing what that beetle juice is doing to people, okay. A lot of people, like I say, are flopping and dropping, okay, as a result of trusting in this devil E with that beetle juice, okay, and here it is, this devil, he tried to force that upon his military, okay, and here it is, he uses his military, okay, to fight all of his different battles and all of his different wars for him, okay, and so, to show you how stupid and unwise, okay, this devil is, okay, he forced something upon his military, okay, that's causing, okay, harm, okay, that's causing physical harm, because that beetle juice, hey, it's causing harm, okay, to people, okay. Here it is, and as a result of this devil trying to force that beetle juice upon his military, he lost a lot of his troops, okay, because a lot of troops got out because they didn't want no parts of that beetle juice. A lot of them were discharged, okay, and those that subjected themselves to that beetle juice, a lot of them, okay, have flopped and dropped, okay, a lot of them are being discharged out because, their health has been compromised, okay. Again, this just goes to show you that Esau is that unwise king, okay. It says, An unwise king destroyed his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Okay, and again, because of Esau, okay, he's the reason why, his military is suffering in terms of recruitment. Okay, here it is. People, no longer trust the government anymore because people are realizing that the government is being controlled by these elite bankers. People are realizing that the government is pretty much at war with its own citizens. Okay, and so, hey, those that may have, had a desire, to want to join up in this devil's military, hey, they no longer have that desire, okay? Because they see, that the government is not for the people, okay? And then you may have some young people who, may want to join up, but, due to this devil Esau defiling everything, defiling the food over here, the diet is so poor over here, a lot of these young people, okay, are overweight, okay? And so here it is. You may have some who want to join, but a lot of them can't meet the requirements. A lot of them can't meet the weight requirements. They can't meet the health requirements, okay? They can't meet the physical demands of the military because the diet over here in Babylon the Great is so poor, okay? Because again, this devil E, he defiles everything over here. He defiles the food, okay, that we have to eat. He defiles the water that we have to drink. He defiles the air that we have to breathe, okay, and to show you how unwise he is, okay, these same resources, okay, that this devil is defiling, he has to use them as well, okay? And then again, like I was saying, here it is. A lot of young people, okay, are overweight, they're obese. And so you may have some who may want to join up, but they can't meet the requirements because they're overweight. They're unhealthy, okay? And that's the results of having an unwise king, okay? And an unwise king is Esau, okay? Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, and this is verse 3 again. It says, An unwise king destroyed his people. It says, But through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Okay, and see, here it is, this devil, he doesn't have much longer in the power seat. Okay, Esau is going to be stripped of his rulership, okay, and someone's going to be put into power that will profit the earth, okay, because right now, the earth is not profiting. The earth is in a weakened state, okay, but that's someone who's going to be put into power that's going to profit the earth, okay, it's going to be Yahweh Shai, okay, along with the 144,000 elect men of Israel, okay, and see, that will be a righteous and everlasting rulership. Okay, right now Esau has everything turned upside down. Okay, Esau has everything defiled. Okay, but in the new righteous rulership that is soon to come, things will be turned right side up. Okay, the earth will flourish. Okay, right now Esau, he abuses the earth. Okay, but in the new righteous rulership that's soon to come, okay, the earth will not be abused. Okay, the earth will flourish. Okay. Okay, this is the book of Isaiah, and this is chapter 31, and this is verse 3. It says, Now the Egyptians are men, and not the Most High, and their horses flesh, and not spirit. It says, When the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua shall stretch out his hand, Both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. Okay, and see, the modern day Egyptians is Esau. Okay, the so-called white man. Okay, the oppressor. Okay, starting with these elite bankers. Okay, here it is. Esau's face is on all the money. Okay, if you look at the back of a dollar bill, you'll see a pyramid on the back of a dollar bill. Okay, you got pyramids all over Babylon the Great. Okay, if you go into Memphis, Tennessee, as soon as you hit Memphis, Tennessee, you'll see a big giant pyramid there. Okay, here it is, the Washington Monument. It's in the shape of an obelisk, which goes back to ancient Egypt. Okay, again, Esau is the modern day Egyptian. Okay. Isaiah chapter 31 and verse 3 again, it says, now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High, and their horses flesh and not spirit. It says, when the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. Okay, and see, here it is, you have many of our people, who serve in this devil's military. Okay, and when I say our people, I'm talking about the nation of Israel. Who are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and those that are of the speckled bird that look like these other nations, but you go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob on your father's side. Hey, Israel, you should not be trying to join up in this devil's military. Okay, you should not be trying to serve in Esau's military. Okay, and see, with that being said, anyone who's trusting in Esau's military, anyone who's trying to join up and serve in Esau's military, hey, they're going to fall right along with Esau. Okay, hey, the Most High is going to crush Esau, his military, and strip Esau of his rulership. Okay, again, Israel, you should not be trying to join up in this devil Esau's military. If you're trying to join up in Esau's military, hey, you're on a losing team. Okay, because when our Lord and Savior Yahweh comes and cracks those skies with the angels, hey, Yahweh along with the angels, they're going to crush Esau and his military. Okay, and anyone who's joined on to this devil, they're going to be crushed right along with them. Okay. Okay, this is the book of Matthew, and this is chapter 24, and I want to start in verse 6. And it reads, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, but all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay, and see, here it is. We're at the times where, we're hearing about wars and rumors of wars. Okay, here it is. I mean, you have, the situation that was, that's going on between Russia and Ukraine. Here it is. Russia is at odds with America. Okay, you got North Korea. They're at odds with America. Okay, here it is. Recently, North Korea, they've been testing out their nuclear capabilities. Okay, basically flexing on America. Okay, you got Iran that's at odds with America. Okay, Turkey, which is a part of NATO, an ally to America, it's at odds with America. It's beginning to turn on America. Okay, here it is. Just recently, over the past couple of days. Okay, you had I think 3 U.S. troops, okay, that perished, okay, in Jordan after a drone attack. Okay, and here it is. Those 3 troops, okay, appear to be 2 Eves and a Jake. Okay, again, Israel, you should not be trying to join up in this devil's military. Okay, hey, you're on a losing team. Okay, if you're trying to serve in this devil's military. Okay, and see, also in addition to those 3 troops that perished, you had 40 others that were injured. Okay, in that drone attack. Okay. And so here it is. I mean, we're hearing about wars and rumors of wars. Okay, and more are coming. Okay. Matthew chapter 24, and this is verse 7. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Okay, and see, we're seeing nations rising against nation and kingdom against kingdom. As I was saying, Russia is at odds with America. Iran is at odds with America. North Korea is threatening war with America. Okay, even America's allies are beginning to turn on them. Okay, and here it is. I mean, there's been, reports of famine all across the world. Okay, you got people in other countries, they're starving to death. Okay, here it is. There's food shortages even reported over here in America. Okay, and more are coming. Okay, there's people starving over here in America as we speak. Okay, and more food shortages are coming to America. Okay. It says, and there should be famines and pestilences. Okay, and here it is. There's pestilences. I mean, you still got this sea that's going on. Okay, and plus other pestilences that these devils are putting out here. Okay, here it is. They got something else now talking about X. Okay, they talking about that it's going to affect a lot of people. Okay, and so we're hearing about pestilences. Okay, it says in earthquakes in diverse places. There's been reports of earthquakes, all over the place. Okay, here it is. I mean, last year you had an earthquake, I think, in Turkey that took out over 30,000 people. Okay, you've had several earthquakes. Okay, within a year's time. Okay, that have taken out thousands of people. Okay, here it is. There's been earthquakes. I mean, reported here this month. Okay, in Babylon the Great. Okay, there was an earthquake, I think, in D.C., in parts of Maryland. I think even in South Carolina. Okay, and plus others. Okay, and so hey, we're at the end. Okay, we're at the end of Esau's rulership. This place is done. Okay. And this is why we stress repentance, Israel, okay? So that you can have that hedge of protection over you, okay? Because this place is not getting any better, okay? This place is done. Okay. Okay, this is the book of Second Ezra. Okay, and this is chapter 16, okay, and this is verse 33. Yeah, let's go to verse 33, Salakia. I want to get the previous verse. Okay, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, and this is verse 33. And it reads, it says, the virgins shall mourn, having no brides grooms. It says, the women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. Okay, and see, the next verse is going to tell you why all these women are mourning, and why they don't have any brides grooms, why they don't have any husbands, and why they don't have any helpers. Let's get the next verse. Okay, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 16. This is verse 34. Okay, and it reads, it says, in the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Okay, and see, the reason why women are going to be mourning, okay, is because a lot of these men, okay, are going to be drafted and they're going to be called to go and fight in these wars. Okay, and many are going to be destroyed in these wars. Okay, here it is. People are perishing in these wars right now as we speak. Okay, but many of these men are going to perish in these wars. Okay, and guess what? It's not going to just be men. Okay, that's going to be called up. Okay, to go and fight in these wars. Women are going to be called up too. Okay, because here it is. These devils, hey, they already talking about bringing the draft back. Okay, and they're talking about including women in that draft. Okay, Okay, 2nd Ezra chapter 16. This is verse 34 again. It says, in the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Okay, and see, those men who didn't perish in the wars, or who don't perish in the wars, hey, famine is going to take them out. Okay, famine is going to take them out. Okay, and see, with that being said, hey, only the men of the Lord, okay, are going to have that hedge of protection around them. Okay, in these days that we're approaching. Okay, that's why 7 women, okay, are going to take hold of one man. I believe that's what it says in the book of Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 1. Okay, it says 7 women are going to take hold of one man, and that's not going to be just any man. That's going to be a man of the Lord. Okay, because the men of the Lord are going to have that hedge of protection around them. Okay, and these women are going to see that. Okay, and they're going to want that protection. Okay, so that's why 7 women, okay, are going to take hold of one man. Okay, and that 7 just represents a number of completion. It could be more. Okay. Okay, this is the book of Revelation, and this is chapter 11, and this is verse 14. And it reads, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Okay, now see, World War I and World War II have already passed. Okay, World War III is building up as we speak. Okay, and this is why you have all these other countries such as Iran, Russia, North Korea, plus other countries that are threatening war with America. Okay, also too, this is why you're having these other countries, they're preparing, okay, for World War III. Okay, here it is, North Korea. They've been in the news lately for testing out their nuclear capabilities. Okay, hey, we will see World War III in our lifetimes. Okay, and this is why, this double E, hey, he's lowering the standards, okay, to try to get people to join up in his military. Okay, this devil's trying to build up his military. Okay, and here it is, as I was saying, these devils are already talking about bringing the draft back. You best believe these devils are going to bring the draft back. Okay, and see, that draft is going to include women as well. Okay, and this just me personally. Okay, if this devil was to try to call me up to join in this military, I would have to tell him hell to the no. Okay, because those that get called up, to serve in this devil's military and to go fight in World War III, hey, they're not coming back. Okay, they're not coming back. Okay, you're going to have a lot of Jakes and Neves that are going to get called up, okay, to go fight in World War III. Okay, and they're not coming back. Okay. Okay, this is Proverbs, and this is chapter 14, and this is verse 11. And it reads, "The house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tabernacle of the upright shall flourish." Okay, and see, here it is, America is falling, okay, and it's going to fall. Okay, here it is, the economy's collapsing. Okay, inflation is kicking in. Okay, businesses are shutting down. Okay, by the day. Okay, jobs are laying off. Okay, hey, here it is. I mean, like I say, this devil's military readiness is at an all-time low. His military strength is at an all-time low. Hey, this place is done. Okay, it's done. America is on its way out. Okay, and the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bringing this place down because of all the wickedness that goes on over here. Okay, what we're seeing is out with the old and in with the new. Okay, and see, those of us that are the hopeful elect, we look forward to the downfall of this wicked queendom of Esau's. Okay, because once this wicked queendom of Esau's falls, the new righteous rulership comes in. That's going to be ruled over by Yahweh Shai along with the 144,000 elect men of Israel. And that's going to be a righteous and everlasting rulership. Okay, right now, as I was saying, earlier, Esau has everything turned upside down. But in the new righteous rulership that's soon to come, things will be turned right side up. Okay, the earth will flourish. Okay, everything will be ruled in righteousness. Okay, in the new righteous rulership that's soon to come. And so that's pretty much the point. I'm going to go ahead and end off here. I hope it was edifying. Once again, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and double honors and respect to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Kwame Yasharala and Abba Baba. Shalom.